Oh hey my Kitain Army, a very warm welcome to your today's chemistry marathon. I hope that you all are doing amazing, and this is for the first time that we finally came up with marathon for 9th standard student also. That is one point I want to ask from you. How are you feeling? Because you've been taking sessions from 11 a.m. I guess Maria ma'am started with biology. So are you guys saturated now? Tell me. कैसा फील हो रहा है? टायर्ड? भावना मैम इज स्टिल टेकिंग अ सेशन आई गेस, है ना? Okay, so tell me, how many of you have taken all the sessions, like both sessions of Maria ma'am biology and physics का भी आपने लिया है? Anyone of you? Yes, Bhavya. Bhavna ma'am की classes are still going on. I guess that will take some more time. Hi Ashmit, how are you? You have taken all the classes, Tanish and Bhavya. Are you sure? Yes, all the sessions you've been attending since morning. A big round of applause for all of you guys. Yes. Physics is also live right now. Okay, it's okay. Bhavna ma'am will be wrapping it up soon. Bhavna ma'am के सेशन में जाकर बोलो कि मैम chemistry has started now. Okay, so कुछ हमें भी break चाहिए. That is the one thing. Ma'am is solving the last question. Okay. हाँ, so complete it first. We are starting with chemistry marathon. So when your exams are starting, so all the students who are here in the marathon, I believe that your exams are yet to start. Yes or no? Hi Naman, how are you? And call your friends also. Fine? Yes, because the video should reach out to the maximum number of students. So as many students possible, just share the video ताकि we have good amount of competition in the Mentee also. And many students can be benefited from here. Okay? Physics completed now. Social science is on 21st. ठीक है, चलो. So guys, one more thing, since you all are here and your exams are about to start now, so I am just telling you about a very urgent thing that might help you. And what is that? That is the Udaan batch. So this would be an exclusive batch of all the YouTube master teachers of the English channel. Okay, जिसमें all these teachers, you have Ananya sir would be taking social studies, your Bhavna ma'am is gonna take the physics, I will be taking chemistry, Maria ma'am biology, and Gopal sir is taking maths, and Shweta ma'am would be your English teacher. So this would be the last batch for the class 9 students, and the seats are very limited here. Now because you are attending the marathon, you should be getting some discount, because that shows how serious you are towards studies, right? So I would be sharing the tips with you, and what are the things that we would be covering here. All the last minute revision would be done here, along with the tips and tricks, along with the session notes for both the chapters in chemistry and for the entire term 2 syllabus. We would be having 30 plus live sessions with unlimited doubt solving. So the base price of this last batch is 800 rupees. But you have Shilpi Mam's coupon code that would be giving you some discount. Then you get the same course for just 720 rupees. I will share the details with you. Before that, this is your marathon timetable. Okay, हाँ जी, this is your marathon timetable. इसमें you can watch out sciences, you are done with it. Tomorrow English sessions would be there. Then we have 18th को maths and 19th February, and you can stay updated with the time. English classes are going to start from 3:30 p.m. Then maths के लिए 2 p.m. is the time, and social के लिए it would be happening in 2 slots. That will be updated in the community page. आप देख सकते हो, ठीक है? Yes. Very good. अगर कोई confusion है तो पूछ लो. Shall we start with the very first chapter, atoms and molecules? I guess you all are ready. Yes ma'am, we can get set go. So बहुत सारे questions करने वाले हैं. You have to give me the answers to all the questions in the chat. ठीक है? And just stay honest with yourself. You have to do a self assessment. What you have to do, self assessment आपको करना है, जिसमें you have to see how many questions ma'am is gonna take in the atoms and molecules, and how many of those questions you know already. So once we do the theoretical part of the chapter, the questions, then we will go to the Mentee session also. The same we will follow for chapter number 2, the structure of atom. Okay, I guess we are clear. So you have to evaluate yourself and give marks to you, and then tell me in the chat box. Okay, शुरू करें. Yes, in the PAL we will be doing both the chapters. Like the video, call your friends. Let's target 50 students at least in the marathon. So each one of you can invite a friend so that we have like good competition by the time we reach Mentee. Okay? Yes, Priyanshi, I would be giving you the tips also. Don't worry. Chalo. So the very first question on your screen, define law of constant proportion. So first of all, tell me yes or no. How many of you can answer this question? A quick yes or no. Come on. Yes. Okay. Yes, Naman, you can watch this session. Dekho, this marathon and the exclusive Udaan batch is for also those students who have not done anything. They are like, ma'am, we always wait for the last minute. Yes, you all can give the answer here. Very good. I can see a lot of yes. Yes. Okay. Safan has given the answer. Begula sister has given the answer. Very good. I see Paramveer giving the answer. Okay. Yes, Satyam. Yes, Naman. Very good. Chaliye. So, law of constant proportion was given by Joseph Proust. Who gave the law? Sir Joseph Proust. And what did he tell us? The constant word is reminding you of something that is fixed. I guess black color is not properly visible. Okay. We can go with yellow. Okay? So देखो, constant is telling you about something fixed that we are having. Proportion kind of reminds you of the ratio. So this law basically says that in any chemical compound, okay, you are talking about any chemical substance, matlab in any compound, the elements are always present in fixed ratio by mass. For example, we're gonna understand it by taking an example of water. Water is a chemical substance. I have taken a compound. Now I know that water mein there is hydrogen atom and oxygen atom. So I have to find the mass ratio of each element in a compound. So you know one hydrogen has a mass of 1 unit, 2 hydrogen is going to have a mass of 2 unit, 1 oxygen mass of 16. You have to express the ratio always in the simplest whole number. So I can cancel it by 2 on both the sides. This gives me 1:8. So that means whatever is the source of water, irrespective of the source, whether you are obtaining a sample of water from sea water, sewage, or you go to Australia, you collect some water sample, no matter what is the source, the elements will always be present in a fixed ratio by mass. So water mein hamesha 1 part of oxygen by mass would be combining with 1 part of hydrogen by mass would be combining with 8 parts of oxygen by mass. Are we clear on this? So you can define it. So you can also say that, let's say मेरे पास 9 gram of water है. So if 9 gram of water is decomposed, so tell me how many grams of hydrogen I would be getting? In the chat box, everybody. Yes. If 9 gram of water is decomposed by electrolysis, what mass of hydrogen you would be getting? 1 gram. Yes, Shaunak. Very good. Yes, Naman. And 8 gram of oxygen. So you understand this thing? Yes, very good. Manya, you can answer in the chat box, beta. Okay, I am watching the answers and it's a self-assessment. You guys have to analyze yourself truly. So it matters a lot. You have to be honest with yourself. Okay, understood? The next question on your screen. Define atomic mass unit. Now you have to define 1 AMU over here. Which element was taken as standard? Oxygen was taken as standard, carbon or hydrogen? Tell me which element was taken as standard, hydrogen, oxygen or it was carbon? Yes, Ritika? Tell me, carbon was taken as standard. Yes. So 1 AMU को कैसे define किया था? देखो, you have to take an atom of carbon 12. This is an atom of carbon 12. Now what is this carbon 12? One carbon atom, you have to like simply having a mass of 12 units. An atom of carbon having a mass of 12 units. So you take one carbon atom, divide it into 12 different parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you can excuse me for the drawing. Okay, so we have taken one carbon atom and we've divided it into 12 equal parts. Then this one part, if I take out one part from here, that was taken as standard. So this was taken as 1 AMU. अगर आप ये part निकाल लोगे, so how can we define 1 AMU? This is simply 1 by 12th of the mass of one atom of carbon 12. 1 by 12th of mass of carbon 12. And why carbon 12 was chosen as standard? Because इसका percentage काफ़ी है nature में. You know that 98.99 percentage में carbon atoms exist with a mass of 12 unit. It is moderately reactive, है ना? So it's not very less reactive or more reactive. It's like optimum, moderately reactive. And atomic masses of the other elements were coming out as whole numbers when it was chosen as the standard. हाँ जी, मतलब 12 by 12 it will give you 1 AMU. So you can define 1 AMU as the mass of one atom of carbon 12. The next is relative atomic mass. So relative atomic mass कैसे calculate करते हैं? This is simply the average mass of an atom. जैसे let's say I want to calculate relative atomic mass of hydrogen. So I'm comparing the actual mass of hydrogen atom to the standard that is chosen. The actual mass of hydrogen atom is compared with 1 by 12th of the mass of carbon 12 atom. Then we get the relative atomic mass. Just say, let's say you want to find for hydrogen, then take the actual mass of hydrogen atom, that is 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 24 grams. Okay, then denominator में you have to take 1 by 12th of mass of carbon 12. मतलब this is 1 AMU only, and 1 AMU का value in gram कितना होता है? 1.66 into 10 raised to power minus 24 gram. ठीक है, रख दो यहाँ पर 1.66 into 10 raised to power minus 24 gram. When you solve it, you get 1.01 unit. So that is roughly equal to 1 U. So what is the relative atomic mass of a hydrogen atom? 1 U. है ना? So you do it. I guess that is clear. There is no confusion around it. है ना? कर सकते हो. Easy है. Exam में आएगा तो लिख देना. ठीक है? कर लोगे? Tell me in the chat box. हाँ जी. Therefore 1 AMU. How many of you will be doing this question right in exam? Say me. Yes ma'am. I would be doing it. Clear है? No confusion? Revise कर लेना before your exam also, ठीक है? Okay, very good. I like it. The next one, mention two postulates of Dalton's atomic theory that explains law of conservation of mass. Very easy, ये तो कर ही लोगे, I'm very sure. Two postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. Just one बताओ, which postulate explains the law of conservation of mass? Remember postulate number 4. Yes, very good. Yes, बहुत बढ़िया. Very good. Yes, so the elements, you know, हाँ बता सकते हो easily. Very good. Atom cannot be created or destroyed. So this was right thing. And इससे पहले उन्होंने ये भी बोला था, if you write the complete postulate, that would be atoms are indivisible. You remember, he said that atoms are indivisible and they cannot be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. But we know that atoms are not indivisible, so it was later on rejected. है ना? Yes. So this was resembling with the law of conservation of mass, which says that mass can neither be created nor be destroyed in a reaction. Similarly, atoms cannot be created or destroyed, जो कि सही है. So whenever you write a reaction, then whatever is the number of atoms which are appearing on the reactant side, they have to be equal on the product side. And you cannot add any new atom on product side or reactant side. Okay? Yes, very good. The next one, law of constant proportion. Law of constant proportion के ऊपर दो postulates were based. The postulate number 5th and the postulate number 6. कोई भी आप दे सकते हो. Yes, very good. The relative number and kind of atom in a compound is constant. Very good, Adila. That's so amazing. So this is what Dalton said, that whatever is a compound that you are choosing, let's say I have taken water. Then water will always be having 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen. This is not going to change. As long as there is life on planet, water will always be having this fixed composition of 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen. है ना? ये भी बता सकते हो atoms of different element can combine with each other in a fixed whole number ratio in order to form the compounds, or you can also just vary it and you can give the postulate number 5. Okay? Okay, so he said that different atoms combine in the whole number ratio. Is this true? बताओ क्या ये सही है? This postulate of Dalton's atomic theory? No, this was also rejected. This is postulate number 5. जैसे let's say I've taken water. Water में the ratio in which hydrogen and oxygen elements are present, that is 2:1. That's a small plus a whole number ratio, है ना? Fixed की जगह पे small लिख लो इसको. He said that elements would always be combining in a small whole number ratio. So let's say I have taken ammonia. Ammonia में nitrogen and hydrogen are in ratio 1:3. That is also small and whole number. But you know, when sucrose was discovered, then it was rejected. So this postulate went wrong with the discovery of sucrose. Sucrose is C12H22O11 and elements don't have a simple whole number ratio there. Rather it comes out as a decimal. So that was rejected. The next question, how many marks you have scored so far? Every question was of 3 marks. कितने question हो गए आप? कितने marks score कर लिया? बेटा स्मॉल होल नंबर क्या हो सकता है? होल नंबर मतलब इट शुड नॉट बी इन डेसिमल्स और फ्रैक्शन. एंड स्मॉल रेशियो आप कंसिडर करोगे 1:1, 1:2, 1:3 तक. मतलब इट शुड नॉट बी 7:8 इज नॉट अ स्मॉल होल नंबर रेशियो, है ना? इट शुड बी लाइक 2:3 हो सकता है, 1:3 हो सकता है, 3:1 हो सकता है, नॉट मोर देन दैट. 9 marks you have scored. Are you sure? All of you? All answers given right? Very good. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया. Very good. Amazing. Keep it up. The next question is very easy. Very easy. Yes. What is meant by a chemical formula? Give example. Now, definition though you are always very good. Chemical formula, what is the use of it? It is representing the constituent of, and like you know, it tells you about the composition of a substance, composition of a compound. Just I always take an example. Let's say I am writing salt. And I have written table salt. So from the name of table salt, can you tell me what kind of composition is there in the salt? सिर्फ नाम से आप बता सकते हो. If you ask like you know, let's say a class 5th student, what is table salt? What is the composition? They won't be able to tell you. But if you tell them that we are having NaCl, now what is the composition of it? This is formula. Chemical formula is directly telling you that there is presence of sodium ions and chloride ions. So what it tells you, a chemical formula is a symbolic representation. What is a chemical formula? Symbolic representation of composition of a compound. Okay, and that is why it is quite significant. Right from the symbols you can reach its composition. You can know the type of ions, the type of atoms present in it. है ना? Okay, the next one, give formula. जैसे ammonia में we can see there is 1 nitrogen atom, 3 hydrogen, है ना? Salt is having these many 2 ions. Water has 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. So that's easy. The next is saying write the formula and names of ions formed by combination of the ions given. So tell me in the chat box answer to this question. Yes, table plus salt. Okay, फिर तो नमन, I guess you want to repeat the 9th class? No ma'am, don't say this. Marathon PDF, beta, I will get it uploaded, ठीक है? And share the video with your friends. 40 students in live chat में, we can make it 50. Yes, and likes का target, we will be keeping 70 likes for now. I see only 15 likes on the video so far. हाँ, ये एग्जाम में लिख देना, then teacher would be like, who taught you chemistry? Okay, चलो. So what do you have to do? कुछ भी नहीं करना आपको. मैम कुछ नहीं करेंगे. मतलब I literally tell you कुछ नहीं करना. You won't do anything. So देखो, we have to write the symbol of an ion. है ना? आपको दिया हुआ है. मतलब it's such an easy question. एग्जाम में ऐसे नहीं आए. एग्जाम में they won't give you Fe3+ ion. They will give you ferric ion. ठीक है, and they will say that sulfate ion is there. So you should be knowing the formula. Okay, you should know what is a ferric ion, what is a ferrous ion, what polyatomic ion is sulfate, carbonate, phosphate, आपको पता होना चाहिए. So I have written ferric, ठीक है, आयरन मैंने लिख लिया, and charge against it. So here you write the symbol of the element on one side, on the other side you write its charge, है ना. The same we will do with sulfate, SO4, the charge against it. Now you have to remember, whenever you have polyatomic ions, you are supposed to put them in the bracket always, otherwise charges would be disturbed, right? Okay, so once you are done with it, you always have to start writing the formula with that ion which has a positive charge. So यहाँ पर I can see iron has positive charge, so I will start writing the formula with iron. Now exchange the charges. In the diagonal you are getting 2, write it in the subscript. Okay, ठीक है. Now SO4 in the diagonal direction I am getting 3, so you can write it. So what is this? This is iron sulfate, so you can mention it. Fe मत लिखना, iron लिखना, and bracket में you are mentioning 3 for its charge, because you know iron can be existing with 2 charges, +2 and +3. एग्जाम में अगर लिखा है ferrous ion, ferrous sulfate, then you will take iron with +2 charge. If it is written ferric ion, then you will take it with +3. ठीक है. So how you can mention it? Iron के bracket में just represent the charge in the Roman numerals. So if it is Fe +2, you can write iron bracket में 2 sulfate. If it's 3, you can mention it like that. Okay. The next is ammonium carbonate. Similarly, NH4 polyatomic है, use bracket. Carbonate is again polyatomic, use bracket, and उसका charge उसके सामने. Okay, criss cross कर दो, you would be getting the formula. Ammonium carbonate simply you can write, ये ज़रूरी नहीं है mention करना. ठीक है, कर सकते हो, easy है. Okay. हाँ, that's simple, I guess. There is no confusion. Okay, ठीक है, चले आगे. What is the difference between ferric and ferrous? बेटा बताया, ferric के अंदर you are having iron with +3 charge. Iron atom loses 3 electrons, and ferrous के केस में it is +2. It loses 2 electrons. Okay? Yeah. आगे जाने से पहले कॉन्सेप्ट समझा दो. किसका कॉन्सेप्ट? आयोन्स का. आयोन्स में क्या कंफ्यूजन है बेटा? सिंपल है. आयोन्स क्या होते हैं देख लो अगर कोई कंफ्यूजन है. आयोन्स आर सिंपली द चार्ज्ड पार्टिकल. व्हेन एन एटम loses or gains the electron, it becomes an ion, है ना. lose या gain करेगा electron. Now what is the need of making an ion? The need is stability. So you know that atoms of most of the element are not stable independently. So what they do in order to attain stability, either atoms can combine to make molecules, या फिर they can lose or gain electron to make the ions. ठीक है. So ions here comprise of 2 types on the basis of charge that they are carrying. The first one are the cations. Cations, you, है ना, cat has paws. So cations are positively charged ions, right? And generally metals form the cations. You can identify them. जैसे sodium है. Okay, sodium loses 1 electron and gets a charge of +1. Magnesium loses 2 electrons and occupies a charge of 2+. Aluminium loses 3 electrons and gains a charge of +3. ठीक है. So metals usually make the cations, and the second one are anions. Anions कौन होते हैं? They are the negatively charged ions. So you can remember with the trick AN ion. ठीक है. Generally non-metals will be making anions. कैसे? By gaining the electrons. ठीक है. So anions कैसे बनते हैं? When a neutral atom gain the electron. Cations are formed when a neutral atom loses the electrons. ठीक है. जैसे ऑक्सीजन विल बी गेनिंग 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, मेक ऑक्साइड आयन. ओके, ठीक है. सल्फर गेन्स 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मेक सल्फाइड. नाइट्रोजन गेन्स 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, मेक नाइट्राइड, है ना. क्लोरीन गेन्स 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मेक क्लोराइड. ओके, इजी है. आई गेस देयर इज नो कंफ्यूजन. And then उसके बाद there is a concept of the polyatomic ions and simple ions. उसमें क्या होता है? An ion is a simple ion when it is having only one kind of atom in it. जैसे हाइड्रोजन में there is one atom, chloride one atom, fluoride one atom. है ना. एक और क्लास होता है, दे आर द पॉलीएटॉमिक आयॉन्स. सो पॉलीएटॉमिक आयॉन में क्या होगा, दिस इज द टाइप ऑफ आयॉन व्हेन आयॉन इज हैविंग एटलीस्ट 2 एटम्स और मोर देन 2. जैसे आई कैन राइट हाइड्रोक्साइड आयॉन, आई कैन राइट कार्बोनेट एंड सो ऑन. ओके, किसी ने डाउट पूछा था, आई गेस आयॉन्स का कॉन्सेप्ट वुड बी क्लियर फॉर यू. ठीक है. डिफरेंस बिटवीन चार्ज एंड वैलेंसी. बेटा देखो, चार्ज एंड वैलेंसी में भी आप डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हो इजीली. मतलब वैलेंसी इज द चार्ज ओनली. ठीक है. सो वैलेंसी में क्या होता है, यू डोंट नेसेसरीली हैव टू शो द साइंस. आपको साइंस नहीं बताने पड़ते हैं. प्लस एंड माइनस यू कैन स्किप. जैसे कि लेट्स से दिस इज अ सोडियम एटम, है ना. यू राइट द कॉन्फिगरेशन ऑफ सोडियम 281. So sodium needs to lose one electron so that it can be stabilized. So valency of sodium would be 1. ठीक है. लेट्स से आपको चार्ज बताना है सोडियम पे. सो चार्ज में यू हैव टू मेंशन वेदर इट इज प्लस और माइनस. मतलब चार्जेस तब आते हैं व्हेन एन एटम इज लॉस्ट इन इलेक्ट्रॉन और गेन्ड एन इलेक्ट्रॉन. सो सोडियम वुड बी लूजिंग 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन. लेट्स से उसने लूज कर दिया. नाउ इट वुड बी गेटिंग 1 प्लस चार्ज, है ना. द कॉन्फिगरेशन वुड बी 2-8. सो चार्जेस में यू हैव टू नेसेसरीली मेंशन इट इज प्लस और माइनस. सो वैलेंसी इज 1 step before it. Okay, so that is simply the combining capacity of an element. You are basically representing the tendency. Okay, yes, कर सकते हो. Easy है, no confusion. So practice it, you will remember them. The next question, define atomicity. A city where no one lives. Atomicity. Okay, ये मत लिखना एग्जाम में. Write the atomicity of following molecules. So it is simply the total number of atoms in a molecule. Very good, Priyanshi. Keep it up. Yes, Vinita. Amazing. Yes. Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. कितने स्मार्ट हो गए हो, है ना. नंबर ऑफ एटम्स इन अ मॉलिक्यूल. एंड सल्फर के केस में 8 होता है. सल्फर हैज अ क्राउन लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. ठीक है. सो एवरी कॉर्नर पर सल्फर एटम वुड बी देयर. सो देयर आर लाइक 8 सल्फर एटम्स, S8. Phosphorus is tetrahedral like this. Tetrahedron type structure होगा. Every phosphorus connected to other phosphorus. There are 4 atoms. Okay. Simple है, कर सकते हो. What is molar mass? What are the units? बहुत आसान है. Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of a substance. है ना. The name is telling you molar, mole, mass of 1 mole of a substance. And what is the mass of 1 mole of a substance? That will be equal to its respective gram atomic mass if it is an atom. है ना. 1 मोल में कितना मास होगा, इक्वल टू इट्स ग्राम मॉलिक्यूलर मास इफ इट इज अ मॉलिक्यूल, विल बी इक्वल टू द ग्राम फॉर्मूला मास इफ इट इज एन आयन. ओके, रिमेंबर दैट ऑल्सो. सो मोलर मास कैलकुलेशन की प्रैक्टिस कर लो प्लीज, अदरवाइज यू गाइज मेक मिस्टेक्स इन द क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, इन द मोल कॉन्सेप्ट क्वेश्चन. द यूनिट्स आर ग्राम पर मोल. सो ग्राम पर मोल में MOL should be written like this. When you express mole as a unit, then you don't have to mention E in the end. ठीक है, it's simple MOL. So this is the mass in the 1 mole of a substance. So gram per mole is the unit. Easy है. Distinguish between molecular mass and molar mass. This is an interesting question. I am writing that relative molecular mass of water is 18 unit. Okay, then I am writing molar mass of water is 18 gram. So what is the difference? There is no difference numerically, है ना. अगर आप numerical value देखते हो, this is the beauty of mole concept. The value of the molecular mass is equal to molar mass. Atomic mass का value भी equal आएगा उसके atom के molar mass के, but numerically they are same, but actually difference is huge because 18U, this molecular mass, rather you can say relative molecular mass, is the mass of 1 molecule of water. एक molecule का mass है ये. But when I am writing 18 gram, this is the mass of 1 mole of water molecule. And 1 mole of water molecule मतलब 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water का mass है ये. Are you getting the point? Numerically the value is same, but units are creating a huge difference, है ना. So 18U is the mass of 1 molecule of water. 18 gram is mass of 1 mole of molecules. That means Avogadro number of molecules. कर सकते हो? There is no confusion. Yes, easy है. हाँ, you can say it. Yes, Pegula, right. Define 1 mole, illustrate the relationship with Avogadro's constant. Easy है, कर सकते हो. 1 mole is the quantity in number having a mass equal to its atomic, molecular or gram formula mass. Okay, chemical compounds याद नहीं करने M. No बेटा, नो केमिकल कंपाउंड्स याद नहीं करने आपको, ठीक है. आपको क्या याद रखना है? आपको याद रखना है वो टेबल दैट इज गिवन इन एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक, जिसमें आयोन्स आर गिवन टू यू, पॉलीएटॉमिक आयोन्स आर गिवन टू यू, है ना, सिंपल आयोन्स आर गिवन, उसको ध्यान में रखना है. फाइन, okay, very good. So you can do this. 1 mole is always equal to Avogadro number of particles. How many moles of sulfuric acid are present in 4.9 gram of acid? इजी है. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स पूछा है, मास गिवन डिवाइडेड बाय मोलर मास ऑफ सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड. टेल मी इन द चैट बॉक्स. देखो 1 हाइड्रोजन विल हैव अ मास ऑफ 1, 2 हाइड्रोजन 2 ग्राम, 1 सल्फर 32 ग्राम, 4 ऑक्सीजन 64 ग्राम. यही होगा. 1 ऑक्सीजन हैज अ मास ऑफ 16 ग्राम, 4 के लिए 64. व्हाट विल बी द आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन? जल्दी बता दो. वैल्यू 4.9 को डिवाइड कर दो इससे, you will get your answer. Yes, any student who has solved it? jaldi bata do chat box mein, and then we are going to the next question. Solve the answer. हाँ, what is this answer you are giving? 4.9 by 98. ऐसे कर देना एग्जाम में, 4.9 divided by 98. Do it yourself, ma'am. We not gonna solve it. ये करोगे एग्जाम में, you won't be getting the marks then. Check your answer. Everyone is giving a different answer. 0.05 है कि 0.5 है? हाँ, चलेंगे बेटा, मेंटी पे भी चलेंगे. ओके, हैव पेशेंस. What is mass of 0.2 mole of oxygen atoms? बहुत easy है. You can do the unitary method. 1 mole of oxygen atom will be having a mass equal to gram atomic mass of oxygen. कितना होगा? 16 होगा, है ना. 0.2 में कितना होगा? 0.2 में होगा 16 divided by 1 into 0.2. You can find it. Okay. The next 0.5 mole of water का mass बताओ. The same thing. 1 mole of water में कितना mass होगा? Equal to its gram molecular mass. Okay. Then 0.5 में कितना होगा? कर सकते हो 18 into 0.5. Everyone will do it. Match your answers from here. 9 gram and 3.2 grams. बहुत ईजी है क्वेश्चंस. चलिए मेंटी शुरू करते हैं. आर यू ऑल रेडी फॉर द मेंटी? यस, राइट, वेरी गुड. हाउ मेनी मार्क्स यू हैव स्कोर्ड टिल नाउ? हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस यू गाइज नो? ऑल द आंसर्स वर राइट? यस, यस भाव्या, राइट राइट. हाँ ठीक है ना, कर लोगे. वेरी गुड. So guys, one more thing I would like to remind you again, that is about the Udaan courses. So Udaan का batch जो है that is starting on 21st only. If in case you haven't done the registration yet, then you have to do it today, because the seats are getting filled up very very quickly. Okay, and you have to not miss this. If your exams are starting from March first week, February last week, then this is going to be helpful for you. अगर मार्च में है एग्जाम तो बहुत ज़्यादा होगा. Now how is it different from marathon? Marathon में तो we are discussing the question. Sessions में we would be discussing the topics in detail. Okay, so that would be a dhamaka revision kind of thing that would be done by the master teachers of Vedantu English channel YouTube. Okay, so what you have to do, I'll tell you the process. We will scroll down on the video that we are watching right now. This is the video, है ना, वहाँ पर जाएंगे and then we will be liking the video. 49 likes हो गए हैं, है ना. 49 likes are done guys. Increase the number of likes. 70 का target है. We can achieve it very easily. अभी तो we haven't done the Mentee also. हाँ छोटी हो जाती है. I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me Bhavya. हाँ, I guess it's fine. Okay, Pigula, you can contact your Sam for that if you are VPro student. Okay, Hanji. Okay, very good. Satyam, you can check it out if you feel like you need it. तो आप जा सकते हो उसके लिए, है ना. So like the video quick. We have to achieve 70 likes and देखो you have to go in the description box. यहाँ पे एक link दिया हुआ है, उड़ान class 9th enrollment link. सो जो मोड होगा कम्युनिकेशन का दैट वुड बी मिक्स हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, सो देयर वोंट बी एनी इशू एज सच एंड यू वुड बी एबल टू गेट पर्सनलाइज्ड अटेंशन फ्रॉम ऑल द मास्टर टीचर्स. ये तो पक्का एक चीज़ होती है वेदांतु के लॉन्ग टर्म सेशंस में. यू गेट अ लॉट ऑफ पर्सनलाइज्ड अटेंशन एंड अ बॉन्ड विद द टीचर्स. यू गेट टू नो देम बेटर along with the studies. So yeah, Udaan batch will be running for all the 6 subjects: social science Ananya sir, physics Bhavna ma'am, biology Maria ma'am, chemistry Shilpi ma'am, English Shweta ma'am, maths Gopal sir. ये गोपू आर्मी भी यहाँ पर होगी, है ना. सो पैकेज प्राइस बिफोर द डिस्काउंट वाज एक्चुअली 1600. मतलब जो यूजुअल कोर्सेज जब हम आपको बोलते हैं लेने के लिए तो प्राइसेस आर अराउंड 1600, बट नाउ 50% ऑफ में you have to pay 800 rupees for all of this mega revision. You would be getting everything, all the study notes you would be getting, the quizzes would be there in the sessions, okay? There would be a lot of different type of questions and each and everything would be revised in detail. So you would be getting all the live sessions over there. Okay, you would be getting memo cards, the mind maps of the chapter. So class 9th में अगर कुछ नहीं आता ना तो मतलब इट्स लाइक नैया पार हो जाएगी. दैट काइंड ऑफ अगर वो भी सिचुएशन है आपका तो आपको जाना चाहिए इसके लिए. द लास्ट चांस दिस इज. उसके बाद तो यू वुड बी इन 10th क्लास एंड 10th क्लास में भी द न्यू अकेडमिक ईयर के बैचेस शुरू होने वाले होंगे. सो इफ यू आर ऑलरेडी इन द उड़ान बैच यू वुड बी गेटिंग एन एडवांटेज. यू वुड बी नोइंग अबाउट द फीचर्स ऑफ वेदांतु ऑल्सो, whether it's helpful for you or not. So this is the best time to have knowledge of that. So tap on buy now. ठीक है. उसके बाद देखो यहाँ पर automatically if you go from this link of the same video then Shilpi Mam का code would be applied and that is SKA Pro. I guess you all know the code Shilpi Kaushik Army. Okay, so this gives you an additional discount of 80 rupees. So आपको कितना पे करना है? 720 rupees. For all the 6 subjects for the revision of the entire class 9th term 2 syllabus, and I guess this is like completely worth it. Okay, so go with the Udaan courses. Link you will get in the description box of this video and you can know about the Vedantu courses and everything. So everything would be covered over here. So that's like a wow thing for you and you should go for it. Fine. चलो, so ये नया बैच है 21st February को शुरू हो जाएगा. Fine. 21st February ko we are starting this last batch Udaan and you will get the entire batch. Enrollment in the same one and the coupon code is written here SKA Pro. I guess that's clear. I guess we will go to the Mentee now. चलिए first Mentee को run कर लेते हैं एक बार. ठीक है. Are you all ready? This is on atoms and molecules. हाँ. चलो एटम्स एंड मॉलिक्यूल्स का मेंटी ज्वाइन कर लो. केस बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस भी करेंगे हम एक बार. ठीक है. ज्वाइन इट 4219348. गो टू mentee.com and use the code that is given here. Call your friends. कर लिया ज्वाइन? बहुत धीरे धीरे ज्वाइन कर रहे हो. शेयर द वीडियो विद योर फ्रेंड्स गाइज, है ना. बहुत कम स्टूडेंट्स हैं. यू वॉन्ट बी एबल टू नो द कॉम्पिटिशन अदरवाइज. सो शेयर द वीडियो. चैलेंज करो जिन्होंने बोला था अरे मोल कॉन्सेप्ट तो हम जेब में रख के घूमते हैं. ओके, दिस इज आवर फेवरेट. एम यू कैन टाइप योर डाउट बेटा. कुछ है तो बता सकते हो, है ना. एंड बाकी you can come in the final Udaan batch also. Unlimited doubt solving would be there. Okay, yes, I guess clear है सब कुछ. No, बेगुला बेटा एटॉमिक masses of first 20 elements नहीं एग्जाम में मिलेंगे. 20 के लिए तो you have to remember. Okay, yeah, yes, join the Mentee, come on, and please keep your pen and paper handy. Okay, go to mentee.com and use the code 4219348 and also like the video. If in case you haven't liked it yet, we have targeted 70 likes for now. Okay, चलिए शुरू करें. ज्वाइन कर लो बेटा, जल्दी ज्वाइन कर. सो गए क्या रास्ते में? पता चला मेंटी खोला और सो गए. मैम ज्वाइन करना तो भूल गए हम. लाइव चैट वाले बच्चों जल्दी आ जाओ. यस, चलिए शुरू करेंगे वेरी सून. ज्वाइन इन एवरीबॉडी. ओपन mentee.com and use the code 4219348. Wow, that is so amazing, crazy. Keep it up, beta. That is your hard work. Siddhant, this is on the atoms and molecules. Okay? Yes. कौन से एलिमेंट्स याद करने हैं बेटा? फर्स्ट 20 एलिमेंट्स पर ही, हाइड्रोजन से लेके कैल्शियम तक के एटॉमिक मासेस यू शुड नो, एटॉमिक नंबर यू शुड नो, नॉट मोर देन दैट. बाकी इफ सम अनदर एलिमेंट इज गिवन, जैसे आयरन है, कॉपर है, देन देयर मासेस वुड बी गिवन इन क्वेश्चन. ओके, चलो, सो लेट्स गो टू द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस मेंटी. यू गाइस कीप ऑन जॉइनिंग. ओके, if 12 grams of carbon atom has n atoms, then the number of atoms in 12 gram of magnesium will be. Yes, easy है. Oops. Okay, so guys, if in case your exams are in March, beta, you need to be there in the Udaan batches. Okay? Yes. Very good. Keep it up, guys. 2n आपने कितनी आराम से कर दिया, सोचा भी नहीं. देखो इस क्वेश्चन को कैसे करोगे. यहाँ पर देखो, it was given to you that 12 gram. हाँ, यहाँ पर देखो 12 gram of carbon atom. 12 gram of carbon atom was equal to n atoms. है ना? So tell me 12 gram is the gram atomic mass of carbon. 12 gram of carbon में उतने ही atoms होंगे जो एवोगाड्रो 1 mole के अंदर होते हैं. So n number of atoms are there in 1 mole of carbon basically. है ना? सो यू नो दैट 1 मोल में उतने ही एटम्स होंगे जितने फॉर द मैग्नीशियम 24 ग्राम में होंगे. 24 ग्राम ऑफ मैग्नीशियम विल ऑल्सो बी हैविंग, will be equal to 1 mole, that will also be equal to n atoms. So the question was asking you about 12 gram of magnesium. So you know that 24 gram के अंदर there are n atoms. So 12 में कितने होंगे? n divided by 24 multiplied by 12, that would be simply n by 2. कर सकते हो, है ना? So you can go via the concept of 1 mole over here. So 12 gram of carbon atom is equal to n atoms is equal to 1 mole is equal to 24 gram of magnesium. है ना? Simple था. So answer would be n by 2, not 2n. More questions are coming. Don't worry. You are having Udaan batch with you also. So think around it. Very good. Papa Kapara, wow, has given the right answer. Then Athulya, Daksh, Cake and Jayashri. Let's go to the next question. Number 2 on your screen. Mark your answers, come on. Valency of hydrogen is 1 and that of sulfur is 2. What should be the formula of hydrogen sulfide? HS, H2S2, HS2, H2S. Valency of hydrogen is 1. This gas has a rotten egg smell, like very bad. This is mainly found near to the sewage plants and that is hydrogen sulfide. That would be H2S. Exchange कर दो valencies को. hydrogen के subscript में valency of sulfur 2. sulfur के subscript में valency of hydrogen, that is 1. Easy था, कर सकते हो. Okay, third question on your screen and there you go. Join कर लो बेटा Mentee को. More questions are coming. Very good. So you can do this one. Srinivas, beta, the voice is fine. Check your internet connection. The question over here says that who gave the law of constant proportion, and I told you. So attend kilo is marathon go. Don't go anywhere. You guys are still kind of obsessed with the Mentee sessions. I don't know why. Mentee se zyada important hai subjective. You should be looking for more subjective questions wale sessions rather than Mentee. Do you know that? No ma'am, we are very much greedy when it comes to Mentee. Joseph Proust gave this law, and Dalton did not give a law. Dalton gave the Dalton's atomic theory. And Lavoisier ने क्या किया था? Law of conservation of mass दिया था. Mass cannot be created or destroyed. Okay? On the top, Daksh has taken a lead. Then we have Cake. Okay, Atulya, Satyam, Priyanshi, high five, Anirudh. Then we have Jayashri, Kashvi, Cake and Bagula. ये बगुला अपने नाम रखा है सच में या like it is your name only? Mark your answers now. Read it. How do atoms usually exist in nature? Read all the options. In form of molecules, ions, free state, in the form of both molecules and ions. Yes, everybody like the video. We have to reach 70 likes. Chaliye, the answer is in the form of molecules and ions. So because except for the noble gases, unke atoms are stable. Okay. Yes, let's go and see the last question of this Mentee. Ready everybody? And we will have a winner now. Winner of the first Mentee of the marathon today. Which constituent of air is monoatomic? Argon, water vapor, oxygen or nitrogen? Yes. Which constituent of air is monoatomic? Mono means one. Atomic atom. It exists in the one atom wali form only. Matlab it doesn't make a molecule. So it has to be a noble gas. Oxygen is not monoatomic. Guys, oxygen is diatomic. Pata hai na aapko? When you talk about oxygen gas, it is O2. ठीक है? When you say water vapors, that's H2O. Yes, noble gases और metals जो होते हैं वो monoatomic होते हैं. ठीक है? Atomicity mainly आती ही non-metal से है. Are you getting the point? So air के अंदर argon, the noble gas, that is monoatomic. It is not going to combine with the any other atom because it's stable already. Okay, marathon timings are clashing with your school. So Nikhil, we don't have a free slot also. So this is the only time. What you guys can do, you can watch the replay of the sessions. Okay. Very good, Cake. You have done it. Amazing. Then we have Daksh on the second position. Satyam, Atulya. Then we have Harini also. Then Mayank, all the best. Then BA Pro. Wow. Then we have Cake. Arey, do cake hai? Yes, what is your rank? Tell me in the live chat. Everybody, जो भी थे Mentee में, what was your rank? Happy with your rank? You will get one more chance. Tension मत लो, ठीक है? आगे चलते हैं. Okay, yes, okay Bagula, ठीक है. That's amazing. Okay, let's get started with the next chapter, structure of atom के questions. I guess ये chapter तो everyone loves, है ना? So tell me the answer. On the basis of Thompson's model of an atom, how atom is neutral as a whole? You all know about Thompson's model. उन्होंने क्या बोला था? देखो, this is an atom, goal atom, spherical. Then on a spherical atom there is a sea of positive charge. And the positive charge is just spreaded like anything over there. The entire surface is covered with positively charged particles known as protons. And over this positive charge there are negatively charged particles embedded over it, electrons. है ना? And these negatively charged particles and the number of positive charged particles would be equal. So he clearly stated that the total number of protons have to be equal to total number of electrons. So as a whole the atom would be neutral. है ना? जितना positive है, let's say there are 10 protons, 10 plus charge. there would be 10 electrons. That there should be a balance. Okay, easy. List 3 observations of Rutherford experiment. एक ऑब्जर्वेशन बता दो, फर्स्ट ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या था? Yes, Sharath, very good, right answer. So the first point that you can state over here, most of the alpha particles passed straight through the foil. Yes or no? हाँ जी, it is Thompson only बेटा, THOM, थॉमस होता है ना, Thompson वैसा. हाँ जी, most of the alpha particles were able to pass through the gold foil undeflected, है ना. This was your atom. Most of the alpha particles were passing straight through the foil without any deflections. मतलब most of the space is empty inside the atom, है ना. Very good. The second one, some. So you need to pay attention to these words, most of alpha particle. And now then the next word is some. You need to pay attention there. Some of these particles were deflected by small angles. So this indicated there is some positive charge inside the atom. Because alpha particles क्या होते हैं? Alpha particles are nothing but helium nuclei. Helium having a charge of 2 positive. These are alpha particle, mass of 4 unit and a charge of +2. है ना. So that is just the nuclei of helium. So they are having a positive charge. So when they hit a body, they are immediately deflected. That means body is also positive center. So है ना. So इसका मतलब there is some positive charge in the atom. Okay, that's simple. Okay, the third point, a very few. So pay attention to this word, a very few. A very few मतलब कितना? 1 out of 12,000 alpha particles suffered major deflections. What major deflection? They were rebound. So out of 12,000 alpha particle, there is 1 alpha particle that is coming which was deflected by 180 degree. सीधा 180 degree से वापस. That indicated there is some positive charge in the body of atom. This is present in small space, plus it is very much heavy. This is very much heavy and dense center in the nucleus, like in the atom basically. Okay, and that is why the alpha particles have a huge mass, 4 unit, and they are rebound by 180. तो मतलब body बहुत ज़्यादा heavy है. So you made these kind of observation. So exam में read the question carefully. There can be 3 types of question from Rutherford. The first is to ask the observations. The second can be conclusions. And third would be the model. Atomic model भी पूछ सकते हैं Rutherford का, जिसमें you don't have to write these observations. Atomic model में you have to simply tell कि what Rutherford stated, like the size of nucleus is smaller than the entire atom size, है ना. So in an atom the charge, basically positive charge is at the center, we call it nucleus, and the entire mass of atom is situated in this nucleus. And that electrons revolve around the nucleus in the circular path, है ना. So you can mention the nuclear model also, right? Okay, चलिए. The next point, describe Bohr's model of an atom. ये भी कर सकते हो. इसमें major things that you have to remember, that Bohr model was given to explain the stability of an atom, है ना. हाँ, कर सकते हो, easy है. Why he chose gold foil? आप बताओ why he chose gold foil. Discuss it with your friends in the chat box. My throat is gone today. I'm not able to speak anymore now. Anyway, okay. So describe Bohr's model में आपको ध्यान रखना है. This was given so that Rutherford के limitations can be overcome. Limitation क्या थे Rutherford का? Mainly he could not explain the stability of an atom, how electrons revolve around the nucleus, and Bohr gave the answer कि only certain special orbits, which are known as discrete orbit of electrons, are allowed inside the atom. And so you know that this is the nucleus. Electron can only be revolving in a fixed orbit, which will be having a fixed energy, and it would be at a fixed distance from the nucleus. And as long as electron keeps on revolving in this, it will not be losing energy. इनको ना stationary orbits भी बुलाते हैं. Bohr की orbits are also known as stationary orbit. The word stationary is also telling you about a stable position. So it's not changing. So what is not changing? The energy of electron is not changing as long as it is in the same orbit. So they have like fixed energy orbits. Okay, discrete orbit, the same point is written. Now when these the energy is going to change when electron has to go from lower level to high level. जैसे मान लो this is your K shell, this is your L shell, this is your M, है ना? This is first shell, this is second shell and this is third, and यहाँ पर electron present है K shell में. So electron will only be changing its orbit when it would be getting some energy, like from a low energy level to high energy level. How can electron make a transition? By absorbing the energy. है ना? This electron will be absorbing the energy and उसके बाद it can shift to some higher energy orbit. And similarly from high to low level, when an electron comes back, then it always emits the energy. है ना? वहाँ पर emission होता है. So in that case only the energy is going to change when electron makes a transition from one state to another state. You can also call these orbits as energy levels, or you can call them shells, represented by K, L, M, N, etc. and the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. ये important question है, ठीक है? इसका ध्यान रखना. And in the comment section tell me about the limitations of Bohr's model. बता दोगे? Yes, हाँ बता सकते हो ना होमवर्क में. Hi Joe Sharad, very good. I see really high from your side. Sharad is saying spam Abhishek OP. Sharad, you want to spam Abhishek OP, not Shilpi Mam OP? Yes ma'am, no, I am Abhishek sir's die-hard fan. Very good. And spam with SKA Pro, guys. This is the coupon code that you have to apply to come in the Udaan or any batch. है ना? इसको याद रखो, हमेशा 10% ऑफ के लिए शिल्पी मैम साथ में रहेंगी. ओके, चलो द नेक्स्ट वन. यस पवित्रा, यू डोंट हैव टू डू इट इन द 9th क्लास बेटा. ठीक है, जब क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स आता है देन यू टॉक अबाउट द प्रिंसिपल. ओके, यस. What are the limitations of Rutherford's model of atom? ये कर सकते हो. Thank you so much gaming. Yeah. So you know stability, he could not be, he was not able to explain the stability. I guess you all understand it. Very good. SKA Pro OP, that is the Josh I need. Very good Sharad. Keep it up. Now in Abhishek sir session spam with SKA Pro. ठीक है? तो अभिषेक से पूछे what is this? Okay? चलो, so pay attention over here guys. देखो limitation समझते हैं Rutherford का. So what was the limitation? He said that there is a positive center known as nucleus in the atom. Electrons are revolving around it. है ना? Electron is revolving in a circular motion. Now there was a scientist Maxwell. Maxwell was studying about electromagnetism at that point. ठीक है, electromagnetic theory वो पढ़ रहे थे. And okay, it's fine now. I was disconnected for a moment. I guess now I'm back. ठीक है, अभी सब कुछ मैम is visible clearly. There was a lag but now it is fine. Na? The wire of my camera was disconnected. Yeah, it is fine now. Hi Shravani. Okay, हाँ. So देखो मैं क्या बता रही थी. Maxwell objected to Rutherford. He was like, you are saying a charged particle is revolving. It is continuously revolving around another charged body in a circular motion. And whenever a charged particle is moving in a circular motion, it will be producing some acceleration. So if it is producing acceleration, it would be losing the energy. So if electron keeps on losing energy with every round it is making, it will keep on coming close to the nucleus, and a point will come, it will eventually lose all the energy and bump into the nucleus. So it means that atom must be highly unstable. अगर एटम अनस्टेबल है, मैटर कुड नॉट बी एग्जिस्टिंग अराउंड अस, बट वी नो दैट एटम्स आर स्टेबल. सो ही वाज नॉट एबल टू जस्टिफाई दिस पॉइंट. ही डिडंट इवन टॉक अबाउट द इलेक्ट्रॉन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. ठीक है, वो भी नहीं बता पाए थे वो. स्पेक्ट्रम नहीं एक्सप्लेन कर पाए थे. ठीक है, काफ़ी सिस्टम्स के लिए. So there were a lot of limitations over there which needed to be overcome, and that was given by Bohr after that solution. Compare the properties of electrons, protons and neutrons. कर लेना इसको on the basis of nature, है ना. Electrons are negatively charged particles. Then we are having protons, neutrons. Then we have on the basis of charge, mass, location. कर लोगे ये वाला question I guess. Yes, all the best Pranav for your science exam beta. Make make the best out of it, and all these topics that you are doing in 9th class, they will help you in class 10th plus class 11th में भी. ठीक है, ये question देख लेना एक बार. Okay. The next, define valency by taking silicon and oxygen as an example. So valency you can define, there is a like very rigid definition around it. Combining capacity of an atom of an element. So it means that how many electrons, and basically valency का simple definition होता है how many electrons an atom needs to gain, lose or share so that its octet can be completed. In order to get an octet, या फिर duplet भी हो सकता है ना. So let's not restrict it. So how many electrons an atom needs to gain, lose or share so that it can achieve a nearest noble gas configuration in order to acquire the stability. For example, silicon के लिए calculate करते हैं. You write the configuration 284. Now right from silicon you can see that silicon needs, either it needs to gain 4 electrons, it will get an octet, lose 4 electrons to get the octet, or share 4 electrons to get the octet. So उसका valency कितना होगा, 4 होगा. ठीक है, and how silicon gets stabilized? By sharing the electrons. By sharing 4 electrons, because losing or gaining 4 electrons is not energetically possible. Okay, so valency for silicon is 4 here. Now you watch oxygen. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons. So in order to get stabilized, oxygen can gain 2 electrons easily. तो उसका valency 2 होता है. If this doesn't help you, if you get confused here, तो आप इसको use कर लो simple valency determination के लिए. The same thing. Write the electronic configuration first. Then see the valence electrons. ठीक है, if valence electrons are less than equal to 4, then valency is equal to valence electrons. Okay, and if valence electrons are more than 4, then valency is 8 minus valence electrons. जैसे ऑक्सीजन के केस में कैलकुलेट कर लो, ऑक्सीजन इज हैविंग अ कॉन्फिगरेशन 2-6. सो वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कितने हैं, 6 हैं. तो वैलेंसी वुड बी 8 माइनस वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, है ना. इजी है. यहाँ पर एग्जाम्पल ले लो, किसका ले सकते हो, सिलिकॉन का ले लो. द सेम वन, 284 वाज द कॉन्फिगरेशन, 4 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स थे, तो वैलेंसी विल ऑल्सो बी 4. यू कैन डू इट. Yes, beta, lithium and sodium have similar chemical properties. They belong to, because they have same number of valence electrons. देखो, lithium has 1 valence electron, sodium has 1 valence electron. So if valence electrons are same, valency is same. Valency decides the chemical property of a substance, है ना. So that would be similar. इसीलिए isotopes जब आप पढ़ते हो, isotopes are having the similar chemical properties. Why? Because isotopes have same number of valence electrons, they have same valency, so chemical properties भी same होते हैं. Okay, कर सकते हो. Sorry. Like the video everybody. Now we will be targeting 80 likes. 77 likes हो गए हैं. That is so great. Yes, 81 हो भी गए हैं. चलो 100 likes का target कर लेते हैं. ठीक है मैम, you are so greedy. हाँ, so it's because of your love, है ना. एक्सप्लेन विद एग्जाम्पल्स आइसोटॉप्स एंड आइसोबार्स. कर लेना इसको, इजी है. आइसोटॉप्स में रिमेंबर द वर्ड पी. पी टेल्स यू अबाउट द प्रोटॉन. सो आइसोटॉप्स आर हैविंग सेम नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स, है ना. एंड सेम प्रोटॉन्स का मतलब है एटॉमिक नंबर इज सेम. सेम atomic number and they would be having different mass number. Mass number A से represent करते हो, that would be different. So isotopes are atoms of the same element. देखो same element के atoms which are having a different mass. So carbon के atoms with a mass of 12, 13, 14, they would be the isotopes. और hydrogen देखो atomic number is same, mass number is different. Isobars में see the word A. A का मतलब atomic, you have remembered A is mass number simply, है ना, mass number. So it means that isobar A से याद रखना, they will be having same mass number but different atomic number. Okay, so they are the atoms of different element having the same masses. Atoms of different element with the same mass. कर सकते हो. You have an example over here. You can go with the calcium argon का आप example ले सकते हो. One more thing guys, exam में आ सकता है. Pay attention. Isobars because they are having same mass number. So इसका मतलब they have same nucleons. They are having same nucleons. Nucleons क्या होते हैं? The sum of neutrons and protons. ठीक है. Isotopes के केस में neutrons are different. देखो लिसन टू द वर्ड आइसोटॉप्स. आइसोटॉप्स में क्या बोल रहा है? दे हैव डिफरेंट मास नंबर. एंड मास नंबर कहाँ से आता है? मास नंबर कम्स फ्रॉम नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स प्लस नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स, है ना. प्रोटॉन्स तो सेम है आइसोटॉप में, सो व्हाट इज डिफरेंट? नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स आर डिफरेंट. Are you getting the point? This question is there in a quiz. That is why I am telling you. Isotopes में क्या अलग होता है? The number of neutrons are different. Okay? Yes, they are having the same number of protons, that is why. Easy hai? Okay, so you can do this. Chalo, so the next thing. Clear है ना? कोई question, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं है यहाँ पर. We will be going to the quiz Mentee very soon, and then applications you can give for the isotope. Uranium का isotope you use as a fuel in nuclear reactors, cobalt in the cancer treatment, etc. Guys, this question is very important. ये आ सकता है exam में, so please pay attention. Lot of you can get to see the same question in your exam. So actively देख लो एक बार इसे. If bromine atom is in the form of two isotopes, bromine exists in two forms. The first one is atomic number 35, mass 79. Okay. The second one is bromine atoms having a mass of 81, atomic number 35. So they are isotopes. They go atoms of same element having different masses, and the natural abundance is also given. बोल रहा है bromine exists in 49.7% with a mass of 79. And with a mass of 81, 50.3% of bromine exists. So what is given to you? Natural abundance. कि nature में what is the percentage? है ना? क्या पूछा है? Calculate the average mass of bromine atom. Tell me in the chat box. कैसे निकालोगे average mass? Yes? Very good. Mohammed, have you learned it? देखो एवरेज एटॉमिक मास के लिए ना डोंट टेक एवरेज, ये मत करना 79 प्लस 81 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट फेयर. व्हाई इट इज नॉट फेयर? बिकॉज एवरी एलिमेंट जो भी होगा, इट्स एवरी एटम हैज इट्स ओन नेचुरल अबंडेंस कि इन व्हाट परसेंटेज इट इज एग्जिस्टिंग इन द नेचर. सो यू नीड टू कीप अ पॉइंट ऑफ दैट ऑल्सो. एंड उसके लिए मैम इज ऑलवेज टोल्ड यू फॉर्मूला. एवरेज एटॉमिक मास के लिए क्या किया करो? टेक एटॉमिक मास ऑफ फर्स्ट आइसोटॉप, multiply by its natural abundance, okay, plus take atomic mass of second isotope, multiply it by its natural abundance, divide कर दो 100 से, you will get your answer. apply करते हैं इसको. चलो देखो, I will be applying it here. Average atomic mass of bromine we are calculating. Atomic mass of first isotope 79. And what is its percentage in nature? 49.7. Okay. Plus the next is bromine atoms with a mass of 81 are existing in कितना percentage? 50.3. Divide कर दो 100 से. You will get your answer. कर सकते हो in the chat box everybody? Yes. Easy है ना? कर लोगे इसको. आंसर देख लो 80.006 यूनिट. यस वेरी गुड. यस सोम सत्यम राइट. डायग्राम कौन सा? डायग्राम नहीं बनाना इसका. ओके चलिए द नेक्स्ट वन. द एटॉमिक नंबर ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम एंड क्लोरीन आर गिवन टू यू. एल्यूमिनियम हैज एटॉमिक नंबर 13. कॉन्फिगरेशन लिख लो 283. ठीक है चलो. ऑन द अदर साइड क्लोरीन एटॉमिक नंबर 17. राइट द कॉन्फिगरेशन. What will be the number of electrons in aluminium 3+? Okay, so aluminium cation is given to you. So how aluminium 3+ is formed? You know cations are formed by loss of electrons. So aluminium is losing 3 electrons and getting a 3+ charge. So you can know that कितने electrons होंगे? पहले 13 थे. Now there would be 13 minus 3, 10 electrons. है ना. एंड क्लोराइड में क्लोरीन इज हैविंग अ चार्ज ऑफ -1, मतलब इट हैज गेन्ड 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन. है ना. ऑन गेनिंग 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन देयर वुड बी हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन? 17 थे प्लस 1 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. कर सकते हो. एल्यूमिनियम ऑन लूजिंग 3 आंसर वुड बी 10. क्लोरीन ऑन गेनिंग 1 आंसर वुड बी 18. कर सकते हो. Yes Prisha, I am good, thank you so much. Easy है, कर लेना इसको. I will get the PDF uploaded after some time. Fine? Yes, if in case you need it. Very good, very good. And again reminding you of the last batch. You can take the enrollment there. Language mode पे भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा. So you should be joining the Udaan batches today only. Use SKA Pro and apply a coupon code this to get 10% discount. 720 rupees में you will be getting the entire Udaan batch. ठीक है, so that would be like completely worth it. You would be knowing about platform also. So this is the next question. A case is given to you. This is a complete theoretical case. है ना. सो आप उसको अवॉइड भी कर सकते हो, मतलब इट्स नॉट कम्प्लीटली अवॉइड कर दो. एक बार देख लो व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ द केस. सो आई कैन सी आई रीड सम पॉजिटिव चार्जेस हैं, केटायंस है, एनायंस है, एंड इफ यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड यू वुड बी नोइंग ऑल द आंसर्स. है ना. सो केस में यू कैन सेव सम ऑफ योर टाइम एंड सी द क्वेश्चंस. देख लो जैसे इट इज सेइंग एन एलिमेंट हैज वैलेंसी ऑफ 3. राइट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ इट्स ऑक्साइड. बहुत ईजी है, कर सकते हो. है ना. देखो लेट्स से एलिमेंट इज ई. राइट इट्स वैलेंसी अगेंस्ट इट. उसका वैलेंसी कितना है? 3 है. एंड वी नो 3 वैलेंसी पॉजिटिव ही होगा जनरली बिकॉज मेटल्स वुड बी लूजिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. है ना. 3 वैलेंसी ग्रुप 13 एलिमेंट्स का होता है. मेजरली यू गेट मेटल्स देयर एंड दे प्रेफर टू लूज द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. दे वुड बी हैविंग अ प्लस चार्ज. है ना. ऑक्साइड क्या होता है? -2. है ना. you know it. So just go in the diagonal direction. E2O3. This could be aluminium also. Gallium भी हो सकता है ना. X2O3, E2O3. Yeah, very good. Hi Palak, you are new? Okay, welcome on the channel. Yes. What are polyatomic ions? Easy है. Poly means many. Atomic atoms. So you know 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा atoms होंगे एक ion में. That would be polyatomic. We have done a lot of examples. Yes. Very good Ashkar. Yes. I will tell Gopal से. You can also tell him in the session. Marathon में भी आके बता देना. Okay. Yeah. The next. Give one example of monovalent cation. You all are cations. So my cation army will be giving the answer. Mono means 1. Yes, monovalent cation. एक charge. Can you tell me the answer? Anybody in the chat box? Bivalent. Bi will remind you of the word 2. +1 charge, +2 बता सकते हो? Yes. Okay, very good. You can take potassium ion, sodium, lithium ले सकते हो, H+ ले सकते हो, right. And bivalent में +2 का charge. You can go and take group number 2 के metal ions. है ना. So you guys know group 1 जो elements होते हैं periodic table में, they have a charge of +1. Okay, group 2 elements that you see in the periodic table, they have a charge of +2. जैसे देखो आपने लिथियम देखा है, सोडियम देखा है, पोटाशियम देखा है. Then you have magnesium, you have seen calcium. Group 13 elements have a charge of +3. Okay. Group 14 elements do not make any charge species. Group 15 elements जो होते हैं they have -3 का charge. जैसे कि you are having nitride ion, phosphide, है ना. Group 16 elements will be having a charge of -2. Okay, like you have oxide, you are having sulfide. Then if you talk about group number 17 elements, then group 17 elements will be having a charge of -1. Fluoride, chloride, bromide. This is also a way that you can use. Okay, you can reach to the answer. I guess it's fine. Yes. Okay. So similarly, you can go with the monovalent anion also. Anion having a charge of -1. You can go with fluoride, chloride, bromide, etc. Fine. Then we have bivalent anion. Anion with a charge of -2. So you can go with your group number 16 anions. Okay, so if you remember periodic table, that will also help you to remember the charges and valencies. I guess that is clear. Fine. Okay, very good. Multi में you can take more than like 2 charges are given. For that sake, you can go with it. Okay. Yes. The next question on your screen is saying write down the formula of sodium oxide. So guys, for these questions you should be knowing the charges. So I am again telling you, remember the charges on the ions, especially polyatomic ions. That is important. So tell me the answers. Okay, I will be making a video on mnemonics. Fine. Na2O, yes, Mayank has given the answer. Satyam, Vishesh, Amar given the answer. Abhi, Harshal has given all the answers. Very good. Okay, awesome guys, you can do it. So sodium, write the symbol and the charge against it, +1. Oxide, group number 16, -2 would be the charge. Now go in the diagonal direction from a positive valency ion. This will give you Na2O. Right, aluminium oxide, aluminium symbol, write its charge against it. Oxide symbol, write its charge against it, crisscross. Easy, you can do it. Al2O3, very good. Then we are having sodium sulfide. Sodium, write the charge against it. Okay, sulfide, its charge, crisscross, Na2S. You guys can reach it. Magnesium hydroxide, you can do, you will be getting MgOH whole twice. Okay, this is also known as milk of magnesia. Magnesium hydroxide is known as milk of magnesia. It's a very good antacid for your stomach. And guys, some of the charges I would like you to remember. This will help you in the exam also. So see, watch them out carefully. Like if you are having sulfate, this is a trick that you can use. I am telling you, sulfate is given to you, sulfite is given to you, or sulfide. So try to watch out the suffix of these ions. Right, what you have to do, you have to read the suffix. When 8 suffix is there, then 8 suffix is always having 1 oxygen atom extra. 8 suffix is always having 1 oxygen atom less. Like sulfate is SO4 2 negative. If you remember sulfate ion, you can write sulfite yourself. What you have to do, for ite suffix, reduce 1 oxygen atom. Sulfate was having 4. Now write 3 oxygen atom. Charge remains the same. Then when ide form is there, for sulfide there is no oxygen atom. Oxygen atom won't be there. Only non-metal is there along with the charge. So you can remember sulfate, sulfite and sulfide. The same happens. You try nitrate, nitrite and nitride. You can try this. Nitrate would be having 1 oxygen atom extra. Nitrite will have 1 oxygen atom less. Nitride won't be having any oxygen atom. Can you guys use this to remember? Now tell me about phosphate, phosphite and phosphide. Yes, we do have a Mentee beta. Don't worry Tom. Wait for it. Mentee is also coming your way. Okay. So this will be helping you. You can remember this. You can use this trick. The answers are given there. Okay, very good. The next question is coming up on your screen. Yes, Mentee, just going there. And guys, these questions are more important. Write down the names of the following compound. If you know the ion and its respective name, you can reach it. Aluminium ion, and here we have sulfate ion. You know, calcium ion with chloride, calcium chloride. Potassium ion along with sulfate, potassium sulfate. You can do this same with potassium nitrate, calcium carbonate. So watch out. Okay, all these questions. Okay, fine. So we are ready to join the Mentee, guys. This is the Mentee code now. I would be taking you to the Mentee slide directly. This is the next Mentee. Please join in now. Go to mentee.com and use the code 824708881. 100 likes target we have done. Call your friends. We want a good fight in the Mentee. 5 questions. Okay? Very good. Come on, guys. Hi Nitin, welcome to the session. Join the Mentee, call your friends, and we are about to start it. Join कर लिया सबने? Okay, we will be just starting it. First question. You are the cat one. 99 likes हो गए हैं. Very good, guys. What a power of cation army. And the same way we are going to this Mentee. First question. The orbital shells are known as Bohr model. You remember, we have revised it. What will you call those shells? Energy levels, subshells, parameters, or K shell? The general name of shells, what is that? Energy levels. Okay, not the subshells, the orbital shells in which the electrons are revolving. We can simply call them as energy levels. Fine. Okay, the leaderboards on the screen. I see the first position is taken by Atulya. Very fast. I hope your cursor is fine. Then we have Satyam, Nicholas, S, Boti, Nimo, Vishesh. Thank you so much. Nikhil, thanks for the marathon. We will keep on coming up with it. Kitty and Ekam Jyot. Amazing, guys. Keep it up. So smart. I want to see how many of you do the next question right. You did K shell Sharat. That would be wrong, beta. ठीक है? हाँ, so they are the energy levels, you can call them. Energy shells बोल सकते हो, energy levels. The next question on your screen. Watch it out. Be careful. The revolution of the electron in a circular orbit is not expected to be stable. It is drawback of Dalton, Rutherford, Mendeleev, none of these. The revolution of electron. How electron is revolving around the nucleus. This is not stable because electron is losing energy and jumping into the nuclei. And this was a limitation of Rutherford. Very good. Very good. As objected by Maxwell electromagnetic theory. Right? Very good, guys. Keep it up. That is so smart of you. Amazing. Amazing. Let's go to the next question, but before that I want you to join the Mentee if in case you just came here. Okay, 82470881 is the code, and watch your answers. Smart. Uncharged particle present in the atom is known as dash. Positron, neutron, electron, or none of these. Great response, guys. Arya beta, you will get to see leaderboard all together. Okay? Yes, come on everybody. Uncharged particle present in the atom is known as neutron. The word neutron, wow, a lot of you. Neutral. है ना? And why neutrons were added in the atom? Can you tell me what was the idea behind adding the neutrons? They are not even contributing to the electrons, protons, charges. They are not contributing to charge. Then why we added neutrons? Yes, any student who will tell me the answer? Yes, exactly. Very good. Just to satisfy the masses. The experimental mass, the actual mass was not coming out to be same. So Chadwick was like, you people are missing something major from here. And what was that? That was neutrons. 105 likes we have achieved. Amazing, guys. Okay, this time we have Atulya still on the top. Nicholas, very less difference of the points. Then we have Satyam, Boti, Kitty, Ekam Jyot is fastest. Then we have Nikhil, Vishesh, S and Nitin. Very good, guys. The next question, number 4. Ready, everyone? Yes, there you go. Read it out carefully. Molecular mass means sum of dash and dash. Easy. Proton, neutron, प्रोटॉन इलेक्ट्रॉन, पॉजिट्रॉन, प्रोटॉन और फोटोन एंड न्यूट्रॉन. यस, इसके बाद और मेंटी चाहिए. यू गाइज आर नॉट सैचुरेटेड. बहुत पढ़ाई कर लिया. लाइक यू बीन स्टडिंग सिंस मॉर्निंग टुडे 11 o'clock and now I am not sure how many of you have done serious participation in the marathon, but at least you have been there. So I wish you all the very best for exam, and I'm like really happy to see that you guys are really giving contribution. Like for your own self, you are coming and attending the marathons, and this will give you a good product only. Okay, just make sure that you apply all of this in your school exams, and we will meet in class 10th after that. Okay, protons and neutrons, they together reside in the nucleus and they decide the mass of the atom, right? Very good, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. And if in case your exam are starting in the last week of the February or first week of March, then do join the Udaan batch also. All English channel teachers are taking the Udaan batch. The price is also affordable, 720 rupees. Okay, and that too with Shilpi Mam's coupon code. What is that? Spam with Mam's coupon code in the live chat. You guys all know it, SKA Pro. And the last question comes here. Some elements having same atomic number but different mass number. This happened due to. I leaked this question when I was teaching about isotopes, isobars. Yes, Urban, right. Yes, brave. 108 likes we have achieved. It would be 120 by the end of the session, I'm sure. Very good. Thank you, Sharad. So guys, this is what you have to see, beta. If atomic number is same, how can protons be different? है ना? So these many students, 26% have done it wrong. So watch it out carefully. Na? Question is saying they have same atomic number. So same atomic number hai, they have same number of protons. The masses are different. है ना? So if mass is different, mass number is different, number of protons are same. Mass number is equal to protons plus neutrons. Protons to same hai. So how mass is different? Because neutrons are different. Okay, so this happens, isotopes have different number of neutrons. Remember this point, and they are having same protons. That is why same chemical properties also. Okay, amazing, guys. Keep it up, all of you. Nikhil is on the top. Marathon. So guys, schedule for marathon I will share. Tomorrow is your English marathon. Do attend it also. Okay. Then on second position we have Kitty, Boti, then Atulya, Ekam Jyot, Satyam, Nitin, Vishesh, Kavya and Vigula. Very good, guys. Keep it up. I'm so very much proud of you. And I'm so happy that I took this marathon. I hope this really benefited you in some way. है ना? कुछ तो फायदा होगा एग्जाम में ज़रूर. एंड फॉर मोर डिटेल स्टडिंग यू कैन बी कमिंग इन द उड़ान बैच. वो भी अच्छा है. दिस इज द रेस्ट ऑफ द शेड्यूल फॉर मैराथन. Okay, all the very best for your exam, and just reminding you, the link is given in the description box of this video. Okay, you have to go with this link. Udaan Class 9th enrollment. ये वाला link है, you can see in the description box. And this is the price. After applying ma'am's coupon code, you have to pay 720 rupees for the entire revision batch of 9th class. So baap decide karo, you want to give it a finishing touch, then you can be a part of this. Okay, chalo, and all the very best for your exams. I am here for you. So class 10th में भी तो मिलना है हमको, है ना? Right? So give your best effort there, and I will come with more Mentee sessions for class 9th because exam आपके मार्च में भी होने वाले हैं. Okay? Yes. And also look after your health. Ma'am will see you next time. Take care, stay hydrated, and wishing you a very all the best for your exams again. Bye bye.